Last session, having finished up their business in the capital and made a deal with the local duke to deliver a message to the emperor, the group finally sets their sights back to the capital city and making a little trip with a local military trip. Can't words. Military platoon as a convoy back to the capital itself as kind of extra guards. That was going with a few citizens as well. Along the way, they made friends with a little girl named Calliope, with her grandfather and mother fleeing the city due to changing tides there and them not being the most welcome anymore.
Oh God, are you making a God of War reference?
Uh,
No, Calliope's an actual name.
I know it's an actual name, but it's usually that's the last time I've ever heard it actually being used was in like the old God of War games.
Yes, it was
and was it
Kratos' daughter. So, but yes, but
Yeah.
on their way back, one night when sitting around the campfire, just eating and stuff like that, an old friend arrives by the name of Williamina Ellis. And during their conversation, Calliope walks up to her, inadvertently becoming a hostage. And she kind of goes, "Ah, hey, little girl. What's your name?" "Oh, considering you're with her, she thinks you're friendly and good." Goes up to, "Yes, my name's Calliope. And you are?" "Oh, yes. Forgive me, little one. Come here." She kind of like goes and kind of looks at you. "My name's Williamina. You got a really nice..." Because you notice that she's got like a little hair tie thing back that's holding her hair back in her head. Got a nice... I don't know, they have a name, but I'm forgetting what they're called. Hairband. There. Really pretty. Thanks. My mom made it for me. I really, really like it. Hmm.
You see, Peter's visibly tensing up. He's going to slow. He's going to try and inch closer. Let's see, where are we on the map?
We're in the upper right.
Oh.
I had to find it myself.
That's
Near the top upper right.
I want to inch closer, but I also don't at the same time.
See, where's Whoop? There's the little girl. I'm assuming that's Williamina.
No, she's right here.
Yeah.
W.E. That is the merchant guy, Ennius.
Ah.
So, she's going, "You're on the way to the capital, huh?" Yeah, we're just leaving the Canopus. Grandpa said it's better for me to get out of there, that I'm better off someplace else. Huh. That's so.
Hey, Williamina. Why don't we? Actually, you know what, Calliope? Do you want to show me your hairband?
Oh, yes, I've never shown it to you, Mr. Victor. She kind of looks at, kind of bows her head down so you can see it there. It's kind of like it's got like some flowers and stuff etched onto it, made of like clay on there, kind of painted, not well, but good enough.
Question.
Yes.
I forget if can I don't know. This is just a weird thing. I don't think it ever came up outside of combat. Can you essentially prepare and hold an action to give it a certain trigger outside of combat, or can you only do that in combat? Like example, if I'm gonna be watching this so-called friend of ours, and if she makes any aggressive movements towards or any movements like she's gonna try to grab for or the child to drop a spell on her. That's
I'd
supposed to be
say
roll force.
you could do that, yes.
Because I'm not using an offensive spell, so I'm not really attacking her. The only thing is I'm keeping an eye on her, and if if it looks like she's going to be making a move or trying to make a getaway, to just, hey, bubble.
Is it possible to do like it?
Yeah,
Part
I
of
was
me wants
gonna
to do
suggest
like
the
an
same thing. I was
insight, just be like, okay, what's her intention?
Okay, if you want, roll me
Insight.
insight check.
I will do the same because I've got something in mind.
I just want to try to be
Suggestion, if it would
prepared as
work.
best as I can.
Modify
And,
20.
15.
I'll click. I'm just trying to figure something out here. Give me a sec. Double 9.
Okay. Mountain Blood, you really can't sense anything about what she's trying to accomplish right now.
I'm just like,
Both Nildir and Victor, you sense an underlying sadness in her when she's talking to this kid. Like legitimate sadness. She's trying to hide it, but it's kind of squeaking through in words every now and then when she's talking to this little girl.
Now here's a question.
I don't know emotion.
Can I let that roll ride say? Does she seem like she have does she seem like she has any intent to possibly abscond with her, like harm or
Yeah, let's say.
use her as a shield to get away from us?
I'll say with the 20, you made the stretch to make that, yes. So something about her, it feels like she doesn't want to harm this girl, but if you force her to, she might.
So this little girl gonna be.
And with you on top of that, Victor, with that good roll, give me a history check with disadvantage.
Ooh.
Oh boy,
Roll high.
that's pretty
22.
good. 17. Actually,
Solid.
17 with disadvantage.
17, sorry,
Okay.
yeah, business advantage.
You remember back when you were very young, like 4 or 5, why you somehow miraculously remembered this, about some little girl going missing in your hometown. You don't remember of whose child it was, but you remember hearing a story about some little girl going missing, and then your parents never really talked about it again, or anybody else. And do with that what you will.
Victor's got a sister. Okay.
You kind of hear Williamina go as she's done looking. Oh, little girl, what do you and your mom like to do together? Come, sit on my lap and tell me. I'm really interested.
Oh no! Why don't stay right here, so we can both hear. Sit around the campfire, roast marshmallows. Right where we are. I think that'll be perfectly acceptable, wouldn't you say, Williamina?
I could
I suppose.
move one of these logs closer if need be.
Victor is going to prep an action. If Williamina attempts to, like any of the above, like move away from the girl, teleport, or otherwise do undue harm, he's got pocket sand ready. The blind woman, because as far as I know, she's still living. Correct? As far as Victor was aware?
As far as you can tell, yes.
Yeah. And on that, also, Popper's is going to also prep his action to pull Calliope away from Wilhelmina. Let's say if the moment
it comes to it.
if it comes to it, the moment if things turn sour. Like I said, we're just gonna stay right here and have a chat.
How charismatic am I?
So, what we always like to cook together. Something we like to do a lot. Like, Mommy and me make really good bread together. It's super, got a nice good crisp on the outside. Put some honey on it and toast it again. Oh, it's so good. I'll have to have her see if she can make some. Ooh, just hopefully we can get some honey around capital. You know where there's get honey in the capital?
Actually, would Victor know? Because the biggest thing he
Give
knows
me
is
a history check.
no problem.
I wouldn't know fuck all because I've only been in the capital like a week since I got back after 1,000 years.
So,
26.
Mountain Blood, you can do this check too.
Yeah.
Maybe that 2 or 3 sisters or whatever.
Yeah,
might have
I'm-
some.
The Seven Sisters.
Seven
It's
sisters.
the biggest place that I know immediately
still
comes to my
remember.
mind, but it all depends if she means like
Balls,
raw
jeez.
honey, like
I forget how
Yeah,
many
yeah.
sisters there
Elkione has
were.
a she has an apiary. He grows honey too.
of course she does. Man, Atlas stars keep very busy. But Victor will mention. Oh yeah, you remember like the little the sisters I told you about, especially the little girl I wanted to meet in town, in the capital. She played.
It's more
Her
her
family
father
grow
does
honey.
it, but she's kind of taken over it now that she's gotten older.
Yeah, her
Because she
family,
grows a lot of wildflowers. It's easy to keep bees.
Yeah, they keep a few beehives in the city. They make their own honey. Great.
Ooh, that sounds good. Suppose it'll because I know different bees make different honey. And I remember my mommy telling me, well, it might taste different than what I usually get.
And also
Yeah.
depends on the flowers.
Yeah, she grows wildflowers, so yeah.
Are they really wild
Very
flowers
different.
if they're domesticated?
Oh yeah, and there's lots of games we play. So basically, she goes on rambling for a bit about stuff that kids do.
Victor
Give
has
me
not
another
taken his
insight
eye-
check.
Yep, Victor has not taken his eyes off of Williamina this whole time. He's watching her very closely.
Insight.
12. Could someone help me?
What? Oh, come on. Oh, did mine not pop up?
No,
yours
you
did
have
not.
the last is a history you have popping up.
Ow. Let's see. I probably hit cancel by mistake.
You probably hit history instead of insight.
Oh, there. No, there's
Oh.
my first one.
It lagged a bit. Let's see if I'm insightful. No.
So yeah, none of you can really tell anything right now. She's kind of doing the Gendo Akari thing, where she's got her hands kind of like over her mouth, just sitting there listening to her.
Popper Gnarl is going to just come over to Calliope and just rest his head in her lap.
I'm going to. I don't know if she had any children at any point or not, but just from the way she's looking at how she's been interacting with Calliope this whole time, Nildir is going to essentially look at. Sorry if I mispronounce this or if I get it wrong. Wilhelmina.
Yep.
And it's just kind of casual, off the cuff. Do you have any of your own? Children, I mean.
She hesitates for a bit. I have a pretty much adult son named. Why am I drawing a blank on his name? Named Isaac, who's
There it is.
training in the military with Victor's brother, under Victor's brother actually, as his
Okay.
what's the word cabin boy essentially.
Cabin boy.
He's made a
Last I
blood
heard, he's
problem.
doing quite well. Really making an impression. Seems as though
But give me
might-
upon answering that question, asking that question, Nildir, give me another insight check.
Come on. Come on, 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 come on. Yeah, net 20.
Okay.
22.
You feel like she's not letting on as much as she should there.
So it's like a half truth.
That was probably the most useless time for me to get in that 20, but
Like, she could have said more, but she didn't.
She stopped.
So I haven't gotten to see him in a while, so talking with a little kid helps ease the burden of, emptiness syndrome.
Hmm.
Well, you should really come by and pay a visit more often. Maybe we can go. Maybe I can share some stories I've heard. Maybe visit them together, away from here. Want to just say, Williamina? I'm sure you're gonna be popping by.
Oh, you know what I
we're in
do
the
for a
neighborhood.
living doesn't let me do that. For now.
So I have to ask,
Any others or just the one?
just the one.
No. He is asking her because he's kind of doing that weird little thing where he's processing the information on what he's been told, and as other people are continuing the conversation, he just kind of juts in that question is things aren't really adding up because he had to mentally process not what she was saying, but what she was leaving out. If you get what I mean.
Okay, I am going to do something here. She hesitates for a bit. You can see she's holding something back here. But she says, just the one. Victor, give me another history check.
Wow, you said I'm history. 25. Woo!
You
Do
remember
those
now.
titles.
You remember that hearing the name of that missing girl. They found her in the woods, deceased.
How deceased?
Um,
Oh, this Victor not remember.
Cadaverific, yes. Her last name was Ellis. You don't remember the first name.
Last name was Ellis.
Yep. So this would have been. How old are you again, Victor? Just so I don't have to look it up.
1 moment. I think I wrote it down on my sheet. Blah, blah, blah. 28. He's age 28.
Yeah, this would have been like 22 years ago.
Dang, I didn't know you were older than Nildir.
So
This is a point of reference.
basically, they don't really talked about it that much, but her first daughter went missing in the woods and was found dead later.
I'm just gonna keep that in his back pocket for a moment. My Williamina, are we keeping secrets? That's not exactly neighborly like. That's not exactly neighborly.
We all have secrets that we don't like to share with the world for reasons.
No, I suppose some of them have to be either. Sometimes you need to keep the skeletons in the closet or in the woods.
Well, that's a weird that's a weird phrase, Victor.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Okay.
He's still staring.
Everyone give me an insight check.
Can't say I've ever heard that one before. Insight.
Victor, you get advantage.
Oh, nat 20.
Yeah, I'm expecting there's going to be a rise.
12.
He said
my last insight broke my brain.
18.
Okay. All three of you noticed this. When you said in the woods, her demeanor went from kind of more neutral, but now she is fucking pissed off.
Boy.
It's like, sees her shaking her fist. Like she's clenching it with rage. Like she takes notice she's taking small breaths to
1 second.
Like just in
Small
case,
breaths too, and like the
I'm gonna ready up just in case.
Give me 1 quick minute.
as she snaps her fingers. So, Victor, how was your mother and father?
That didn't seem right.
Thought I had a spell, but then I remembered it's Restarian that has it and not Nildir.
Hmm.
Sorry about that. My dog was messing up something. I did catch that though.
So Victor, how are your mother and father?
Oh, you know, mom's doing great as always. She's fantastic like that. And dad, well, you always know how. You always know how father. You've met him.
So he's still the old drunkard then, is he?
Well, you know what they say. He's going to take a quick swig from his flask. The apple don't fall far from the tree.
But I don't.
At least
like
not. But I imagine being the head of a town could be pretty rough for him, given events. But nobody's perfect.
Oh, move across screen.
What the heck was that?
You saw nothing?
There was something that skittered across the screen.
Stupid fly.
You saw nothing?
You saw nothing.
And Mountain Blood. You had any luck running into any of your... I know you're looking for your clan. Any luck running into them?
I mean, did have run in with one, but let's just say didn't quite make it. It was got a little twisted in the end. So, but
Then she looks over at you, Nildir, and that met you before. I never did get your name.
Dirt on me. Oh, when we arrived, I did introduce myself to her.
Oh yeah,
'cause we
sorry.
shook hands.
Oh yeah, okay. I forgot about that. It's been a month.
It's all right.
Nildir was it? I never really learned anything about you. You're new to the group, I take it.
You were, yes.
Yeah, so where do you hail from then?
I'm from the area. Oh, I'm from the area of the capital, at least. You could say that we have a mutual friend.
Ah, mutual friend, huh? Who would that be?
Oh, well, he used to be a friend. What's he going by now then? Namek. Still a ridiculous name.
The little girl, Calliope laughs. That's a funny name. That's a really funny name.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Hey, he's a very silly name for a very silly guy. So, speaking of, Williamina, are you here on business, or just wanted to pay a social call? Or, you know, just in the neighborhood?
Yeah, I'd say just in the neighborhood, so making a social call.
Little column A, little column B?
Yeah, that's the probably best way to look at it. So, where's the other friend of yours? What was it, the elf music lady?
Oh, she's about. I would be more concerned about that, but then again, she usually is very good
She
about
does
keeping
as
up
she
her own fight.
pleases.
Yeah. Very fickle, that one. Can swoop in at any time. Anywho.
Welcome back. It was nice having this chat.
Yeah. Hey, Calliope. Where's...
As you're saying that, you hear, "What the hell is that?" coming off from the distance.
Friends
Victor
of
does not-
yours, I'm guessing.
Victor does not break contact. Eye contact.
Oh, I'm keeping eye contact, but I'm just off the cuff asking, friends of yours, I assume?
Who knows? I have many friends, many enemies. Maybe it's the enemies.
Friend of a friend is my enemy.
Nah, probably friends. Just like we are right here. We're all just friends.
As you hear screaming and people running about, I need everyone to roll initiative.
God
Yep.
damn it.
Cool beans. Now we got cool beans.
All right, let's see if I
Initiative.
remember how to do this right.
Boom.
In the right order.
Little reminder, I've got...
That is a
Come
good
on,
roll.
And we've
Ah,
rested since we've started
Yes,
traveling heavily.
yes.
And no.
Good, because I would have been real low on spells if we hadn't since we left the
Real instinct kicks in.
desert.
Oh god.
That one.
Wink.
Yeah.
Shazam.
Once we
Shazam! Yeah, that is a Shazam.
oh damn.
Wait, I think I might have an ability that lets me do something.
Before combat starts, Victor is gonna say one thing at the cry of, and the people started crying and guards running about.
I must have to give them all the same initiative because I can't find it.
Yeah, Mr. G, will you allow me to say one thing before?
Yes,
we
go ahead.
dig into it? At the sounds of shouting, he can probably assume he's going to assume Calliope is going to be wondering what's going on. He's going to say, Calliope, go to your grandpa. There's trouble afoot. He's gonna say this of take away the friendlies,
Like
the
grown-ups.
playful cattiness, and he's now this adult saying, small girl, go to your grandpa and take cover.
Oh, okay.
Essentially.
As she runs off.
Yep.
Mountain Blood, you are up.
Alright, so I'm gonna go into a rage. And
the blood of mountains.
oh wait, there's so much happening on my screen right now. Let's see, where are who are we up against?
I'm gonna zoom
I
this
see
out.
one in the tree. I see the one in the tree and one in the valley there.
Yeah, so this one is on ground. He's above the tree for sight purpose.
Yep. I see that one. Just those two?
Just to make these guys easier to differentiate, I am going to color code them because they are all the same thing.
And then I see two to the south.
There's 3 to the south.
Three to the south, okay. Profile picture's covered up, orange dot over here.
The orange dot was covered by the turn tracker
Mhm.
for profiles.
Well, it depends on where you're zoomed out, so it could be covered by
Yeah.
different things for different people.
True. It's covered by something.
Let's see. I raged and let's see.
You activated your Brooklyn Rage.
Part of me wants to go after Willow, but I'm gonna start heading south towards towards Pink Dot or Pink Dot. What do we do? Boots of speed. I've got equipped, so I'm gonna click them and then head down. It's already been attuned to me. Oh no, I already used my bonus action, so I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna move. I used rage as my bonus action first. So, go 40 feet? I feel like I'm rusty. There. That will be my turn for now.
The thing's on.
Just gonna throw my cleaver.
Suddenly, Victor's up, but he said BRB, so I'm going to jump to the gladiator when I'm waiting for him.
Gladiator.
Or the head guard. That's the stat sheet I'm using for it to make it easy. Basically the leader of the group of people. Everyone, form ranks! Protect the civilians! Don't let these monsters through! We don't know what they want, but we'll deal with them! Fight on, soldiers! And with that, it's the monster's turn. 30. So that one's gonna walk up to this guard here and slam into him. That will hit. With a... what is that? 19. As he takes 14 damage. And he's going to slam into him again. And that will miss. Sally, the other one's going to come up to him. Miss. Miss. Okay. Okay, it is your turn, Victor, now that you're back.
Yep, sorry with that. Let's see. So I know Malpus fly off into a rage. What do? So Victor, actually, Mount Blood ran off to go fight the monsters. Good, because
Yep.
he was gonna tell him, have Mount Blood deal with whoever's attacking.
Oh yeah, and you would be one size bigger, right, Mountain Blood?
I think so. Yes. So that was one of my neat abilities.
Let's see.
And don't you have a throw and attack?
I do with my elemental cleaver. But we'll come back around to it.
Okay.
It's like I noticed that like after I said end turn, so we'll come back around to it. So I could have attacked, but I didn't.
And Victor is going to take a side to the left, and he's going to draw his sword. but he's gonna ready his action otherwise to use. Let's see. Williamina's on first, so I was on lower down. I think he's gonna ready his action to do cantrip or fly. Like the moment Williamina decides to take a hostile action or teleport, he's going to use.
There's my giant.
I got two options. Either I. No. In the second thought, she's probably a spellcaster, so. Lightning lure. And basically pull her in. And yes, directly into the campfire bonfire that's right in front of them. Right between them.
Okay, that ends your turn.
Otherwise, yep, that's pretty much his turn.
And I did have her make her action, so skip her. Now.
Also, I'm gonna DM you something with Timothy.
What was that? Okay.
Something above board. It's.
Well, this soldier's not gonna have a good day, as he just crit.
Put it all over himself.
As he takes 20 damage. Oops. And the creature attacks it again. Fortunately, he just misses. Oops. Although this one does get in range of Mountain Blood, so he's going to come up and attack you. Gonna slam into you. That's going to be 15 to your AC.
That's going to be a miss.
Okay. I'm going to swing again. Slam into you again. That's going to be 26 to your AC, though.
Oh, no, that one hits.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, God, that's max damage. That's going to be 21 bludgeoning magical damage.
Oh, magical.
So, I'm resistant to bludgeoning, but...
It's magical.
Damn.
Yep.
That's why I stopped halfway through and I heard magical. I was about to say, oh, 10 for bludgeoning. No, it's magical.
Pupper is up.
Go, Pupper, go,
What
Pupper.
was it total?
20. 21, yeah.
21.
Pupper is with a Mets command. Pupper is going to go keep an eye. The only spot we probably won't have eyes on. And make sure Calliope's family is okay. People with Calliope are okay. And the moment anything changes with that, he's going to notify Victor.
Okay. Neil, dear, you are up then.
Cool. Only one question. What is this circular? Is it a waist-high wall? Is it a full-size wall? Is it just going into a pit in the ground?
It is a full-sized barricade, so about 6 feet tall.
That fucks up my entire plan. Because I was hoping I could see over it. But alas, I'm only 5'10". Sorry, I had a whole idea, but it's not. I need a quick second to reevaluate. From up here, can I see both of the creatures over there? On the pink guard? Can I see red and blue from up here?
Yes, you'd be able to.
Sorry, I was trying to remember where the spot was that I'd gone to. Okay, 2 up from the corner of the thing. Make sure I'm still within range. No, not grab. Alright. I am going to drop I'm essentially going to aim it behind where these things are, so it'll to try to only hit them and not the guard. I'm going to drop a shatter back here.
Okay, yeah, you can. They're positioned just enough for you to do it in the right spot. I'll let that go. And can you roll the description for that spell, please, so I know what I need to roll for them?
That'd be a con save.
All these things are pretty chunky.
And I'm going to upcast it to 3rd level.
And what's the DC on that?
It is DC 16.
Wow, and they have a +4 and they both failed.
Wanted to make sure I said I was upcasting it before I heard if they succeeded or failed. Alright, shatter. I said 3rd level. Submit. Yeah, kind of on the low end, real low end, but they take 10 thunder mist damage. And since they both fail, no, that shit. That only destroys non-material objects around them. Yeah, so good. 10 thunder mist damage. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Williamina is up. She goes, Miss Platoon Leader, keep me safe, please. As she starts going inside. Let's head inside the little barricade here. That is going to end her turn. Mountain Blood, you are up.
Let's see, I got...
Yeah, there is a
What do you over here?
a civilian there that started fleeing.
So I'm gonna take it. So I'm gonna take my great axe and take a swing at Gladiator over here.
There is no gladiator there. That is a monster.
Who Pinky is?
Yeah.
Whoever that
Pinky
happens.
monster.
Oh no, it's a pinky demon.
24.
24 will hit.
And there'll be 14 slashing with +2 for damage, if I recall. Yeah, +2 because I'm raging.
That'd be 16, or is that not factored in right?
Yeah, it's 16.
Okay.
So, and then let's do that again.
15 will hit.
15, so that's 17 slashing. That'll be all.
Anything else you can do?
Just check real quick. should be good.
Okay. Victor, you are up.
Let's see. Nilier's gonna. Nilier is taking care of the zombies up north. Albus the zombies out south. Nah, it won't be that easy. The caravan guard in charge. What was her rank again?
Captain. I don't know if I ever gave a rank for her.
Yeah, and she is where?
She is this one.
The only one with a nice image that's not a pink background.
Or orange,
Yeah.
or yellowish, whatever it is.
Orange, yellow.
Yeah.
But she's the redhead.
Let's see. Trying to think, what would Victor say in this situation before he gets closer? Also, while we're doing that, I need to ask myself a question. Which is, what different jerkies do?
You need to ask yourself a question.
Ah,
Did you
that's
wash
it.
your ass today?
You ask yourself.
Victor is going to. First, he's going to say. First, he's going to. That's what he's going to say. Let me say. Captain, my men are moving to intercept. I'll keep this quarter covered. Just keep close ranks and keep them keep them at arm's length. And Victor is going to to use an item. It's a bonus action or a full action.
I will say bonus action.
He's going to eat the pickled jerky from Altair. Give himself the necrotic resistance.
Okay.
And his first movement, he's gonna say right here at the front, so he can help direct things, and also keep a strong eye on Williamina in case she decides to pull something. And I will mark down I have resistance to somewhere to necrotic at the moment. Actually, where would I put that down at? Questions for later. But yeah, that's his turn.
I forgot to do something when you did the shatter on them, but oh well, not a big deal. So now it is the army's turn. Understood, Victor. Men, we have a war hero on our side. We cannot lose this fight. As she runs up and attacks this one. That's our... Didn't feel like making a character for this, for her. She's gonna run up and stab this thing with her spear. 16 will hit. That's 12 damage. Gets to attack again. That one will also hit. $14 damage. This one's gonna run up and attack this one. The spear. Fortunately, that will be a miss. One's gonna come up and sneak around this guy on the Fountain Blood here. That is going to be a hit. Ooh. Good hit on that guy. Max damage. 9. Oh, never mind. I rolled the wrong die for that, so he needed to roll a d6, and I rolled an 8. I'll be nice and say that's still the max damage. Guy is going to come up and help his buddy here. That will hit. 3 damage. Guy's gonna take the advantage and sneak around him. Good thing he did, because that wouldn't have hit otherwise. Sadly, he rolled a 1, so that's 2 damage. The first guy is going to miss. Ooh, a nat 20 on one of these gray guards. They're like my level 2 ones, so they get a bigger hit. Going to be 12 damage on this guy. On red here. And the guy that got Gainbane's going to attack letter color blue here.
Number, letter, color. Wow, you went the whole spectrum before you ended on color.
Yep. And he's going to hit. Ooh, max damage, so 7 damage. And now it be the monster's turn. So red's gonna go first and attack the guy they've kind of ganged up on. 25's gonna hit. Going to be 7 damage on him. And unfortunately with that, that guy is gonna go down. And he's gonna divert his attention to the other guy above him. 25 will hit. So 10 damage on him. Blue is going to attack the other blackish knight down here. That is going to miss. The 10. That 25 will hit. For 15 damage. So green's next here. He's going to attack first one. That is a hit. Wow, that's minimum damage, so that's 6. He's going to slam into him again. Going to be a 20, so that'll hit. With 13 damage. I was going to go up and attack the captain here. 25 will hit. 16 damage. Slam into her again. The 11 will miss. Purple's gonna go. Slam into this guy. And he goes in for such a big slam, he flips and falls over. That'll end his turn. And pink is going to attack you, Mountain Blood.
Okay.
Gonna be 20 to your AC.
That hits.
Low damage, only 9 bludgeoning magical damage. He's gonna slam into you again. That's below 10, so that misses. Gnarl is up.
Same thing as before. He's going to guard Calliope. All the instances
He could guard
over on this
Puffer.
side. He's going to guard Calliope and family.
Okay. Mildir, you are up.
Okay. Nilder's gonna start running in this direction. As he sees the guard go down, or soldier guard.
Well,
whatever
they're
it is,
soldiers.
the
It
hell
isn't
they actually are.
guard by the stat block I'm running
See
them
the
with.
soldier go down. I'm gonna use my bonus action to Misty Step. Up to here. Question: do we ever determine what these things are? Do they appear to be undead? Are they some kind of construct, or what are we looking at?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. 17 with a nat 20 on the back end.
I'm going to say with your studies you have advantage on this. These are flesh golems. They are not undead. They are constructions made from flesh to be animated.
Disgusting.
Lovely.
Disgusting. Well, I'm going to go ahead and, because I'm not towards blue but towards red, I'm going to go ahead and just throw a firebolt at it. Let's go. Let's see if we can do this. Will 22 hit?
22 will hit.
For 9 fire damage.
Okay.
He'll just shout out, "Stay close to me," and he'll end my turn.
Okay. That means Williamina is up. Goes. And she starts going into here. She'll end her turn there. Mountain Blood, you are up.
We're gonna see about going after Pinky down here again.
Okay.
Great axe attack.
And you do have flanking on this guy, so you can add 2 to that.
So it'll be 18,
18 will hit.
and then that'll be 17 slashing. And let's do it one more time. Nat 20. for
Yeah, net
29.
20 will hit.
So at 29, and that'd be 9 plus. I've forgotten how nat 20 works.
It factored in the additional second roll.
Okay.
Wow, that actually did less than your other attack.
Yeah. But with that, I don't like that roll. I am going to use my Savage Attacker and re-roll my damage die.
You have to announce Savage Attacker before you attack, unfortunately.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Oh, that's-
I believe so. Roll again. The description for it.
It just says, like, when you roll damage, you can re-roll.
Okay, I was thinking of Reckless Attack there, actually. So that was my bad.
Yep, so do Savage and just re-roll my. So it'll be a 1d12. I'll just roll normal die. I don't think that did anything better. Boosted by what, 1?
I'll say you can re-roll, since it was on a crit, you can re-roll both, so you can roll another D12 there. Yeah, that is considerably better. That'd be 16 plus your strength plus 5 plus 2. So 23 damage.
Kaboom.
Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, that'll be all.
Yeah, that's an ability. It's when it's your final attack for a round. You should just use it regardless, because there's no downside to it not you doing that. So, because you can use either total. So if you roll worse, who cares?
Yep.
So Victor, you are up. You hear
So
Williamina, and she was kind of sneaking away. Wouldn't you be better off out in the battle? He kind of muttered to you.
Wouldn't you, Williamina? Don't you have sorcerer's powers too? You could be. Oh. Besides, I need to be able to keep. I need to be able to keep an eye in case they come from a different flank. Wouldn't you say? Is Williamina still in eyesight, or is she like sitting down on some?
She's kind of hiding behind stuff right now. You can't see her. You said that before she went into hiding.
Alright, because Victor's keeping an eye on her. She knows she's gonna pull. Looks away. First, who can we see it? Let's see if it's. Who's coming at? No, there has the two up there. That is now the palisade that's around the civilians in here.
Yes.
How tall would you say it is?
I said before it was about 6 feet.
6 feet?
Yes.
Is there anything that looks like Victor can stand top of that would allow him to poke his head over the palisade?
There's these boxes you can get up. You can probably see above it. There's some barrels here. This wood is stacked a little bit. You'd maybe barely make it over. How tall are you?
Victor should be like. How tall is
Victor's 7 feet tall.
he? No, he's 5'6". He's fairly average size.
So I'd say you could see over it on most of the stuff, but it'd make it hard to get your attacks over because they'd be still below chest height on you.
That's fine.
Unless you were to like you could lob stuff over with no issues. You know, like a pineapple.
Well, if Victor can stand on the boxes, he's going to try. And it only comes up to chest height. He can still cast like firebolt.
Sure, we'll let you do that.
Yeah. So. Besides, I've got compatriots with me who are very battle hardened by this point. And Victor is going to. He's going to step up, like smallest box, the tallest box, and that should put him high enough that you can see. He can make a firebolt from one of his foes. Because he doesn't know the golems yet. All right, who's in range? Let's see. That's the captain. Okay, well, he's still keeping He's still keeping. Now he's up high. Can you still see Williamina with at least one eye?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Good. Let's see. He's going to. I've got 3 targets in mind. Because he can reach out to. At least 2 of these guys. Can you tell which one looks at a glance? Which one looks more wounded? Flesh golem with the green dot, or
The one Mountain Blood is fighting.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna firebolt. was one Malbla is fighting. Here's my fireball. Does 21 hit?
21 hits.
Very nice.
14 fire damage.
As you smack it right in its face, its head explodes.
I figured it would cut fire.
As it starts burning, like, as its body crumples.
Let's see. Is that with his action? His movement? Is there anything else I want to do? No, why not? Yeah, we're going to cast Expedition Retreat. And just if you're just going to cast it on himself. I believe that, yeah, it's concentration, but at the very least, though, that will mean if he has to dash out and dash back in, he can do so. He's not going to move. And that will be his turn.
As the captain yells out, "Fight on, my soldiers!" He starts attacking the one in front of her. That is a nat 20. This is gonna hurt that thing. Those rolls could have been better, but it's still 21 damage. She attacks again. That is unfortunately a miss. That will hit. For 10 damage. This one moves up to that guy, makes an attack. Fortunately, he misses. Guy in front also going to make that attack. That'll hit. For 3 damage on this guy. Sandwich here is going to attack green. That's a hit. For 6. Other one's going to attack, also a hit. For 3, so 9 total. Moving up to the guys up here. A scooch here. Make an attack. I'm rolling good on those nat 20s tonight. Unfortunately, some low rolls, so only 10 damage. Other guy right here is going to attack blue. Low roll, but it still hits. 8 damage. Everybody. That is everybody. So red here is going to make an attack at the guy above him. That is a miss. Both miss. Blue is going to make an attack at the guard in front of him. Below 10, so that misses. Wow. That wasn't even a disadvantage like the other one was. Green's going to make an attack at the guy on his right first. All of a sudden, my rolls are coming out crap. Gonna swing to the one pink. That will hit, though.
No.
11 damage on him. That guy unfortunately goes down.
No, pink and stink.
Orange I have to do a special roll for quick. As he just yells out and starts swinging wildly here. Yeah. As he swings at the captain. Misses. In the 20s there is going to hit. For 12 damage on her. Then purple here is going to make one attack at the pink guard above him. That's 19, so that'll hit.
Man, they got something out for these pink guards. They're the only ones that are falling.
Yeah.
13 damage. Then he's going to take a swing at the one next to him. Yellow guard. Sadly, that is a nat 20 on him.
You can still roll shit.
For 22 damage.
It's okay.
Which one rounds that guy?
It's okay. It's gonna be okay.
And that is all the flesh golems. Upper, I'm assuming,
Upper's
still just
still
guarding.
Upper's still guarding.
Okay. Nildir, you are up.
How's this guy next to me looking? I know he's down, but is he gonna be like bleeding out if I step past
I am
him?
doing death saving throws on these guys, yes.
Can I
But right
tell
now
him
he's
basically
bleeding
that
out.
we're-
And speaking of which, I actually have to roll his. Okay.
I'm stuck with a choice here. You know what? Fuck it. The guards are handling their own pretty well. I'm gonna use my one use of a free heal for my class feature. And drop a level 1 cure wounds on this fallen guard. Or fallen soldier.
He goes, "Ugh!" Anything else you can do?
No, that'll be it for my turn.
Okay, you said you're keeping an eye on Williamina, right? Victor?
Correct.
Oops, I hit the
Yep.
I hit the X on the turn order.
Yep. He's keeping a very close. He's keeping one good eye on her. Make sure she doesn't pull some shit.
Okay. 'Cause she may be about to pull some shit.
Oh joy! I am prepared. Yeah, we're about to 1v1 this lichen training. Oh, this necromancer training went too.
As she kind of looks up, notices you're looking at her, does that little cocky, like, finger wave. As she casts Dimension Door.
No, you don't. That's right. No, he doesn't. He doesn't get his prepared action, does he? Can I do anything to obstruct her?
Do you have Counterspell?
Nope.
And nope, because the only person I know that here that has counterspell cannot see her.
Yeah, I cannot see her through the wall.
Yeah, I don't have, and because I used my action, I don't have anything prepared. Well, she's gonna abscond, I take it.
Mountain Blood, you are up.
Let's see.
Give me a perception check, though, before I guess this continues, Victor.
Perception check, sure. Perception? 13.
Okay. You did not see where if you went any place you could see.
But I do recognize that she dimension door and not turned invisible.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now you're actually up, Mountain Blood.
Right. So no, it's gonna be less than 40 feet. I'm just gonna drop myself right smack dab in the middle. And I'm gonna go for this one here.
Oh, for Pinky? Okay.
Go for the purple one. Oops. Modified 20.
20 will hit.
That'll be 9 plus 2 for my rage. That'll be 11 slashing. And do it again. Modified 20 again.
Yep.
And do 9 slashing with the plus 2. That is all.
Okay, Victor, you are up then.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to say these other people that were merchants have gone into more of a hiding spot in here.
Good.
And this guy would have made it into here by now, too.
So use his movement and expeditious retreat.
Well, you've already casted that, so...
Well, yeah, I can't. I'm so at concentration up, so he's. So that, in this case, this is the turn afterwards. So bonus. So use bonus action to dash to get over there. That leaves his standard.
Yeah, I should mark this. Get that. It's fitting?
Let's see.
That's better.
Can I shoot that flesh golem over here through the guy, or do I need a better line of field of view?
You would need a better, because you'd have to shoot through the guy, so that would not work. Because they are medium, so they're about as tall as a normal person, so you're basically perfectly blocking it.
Okay, okay. Oh, so the only thing is flesh golems. Can have them. can do is orange flesh golem. I'm assuming these things aren't that intelligent, so they're going to get hit with mind sliver.
Okay.
There's the thing. DC 16 of intelligence.
Okay. Yes, that did fail it, so roll damage.
Mind crush. That is 4 psychic damage. I rolled 2. And now I need to roll 1d4.
Well, I believe you mean 4.
Correct.
Yeah, if it
Such a
does,
beating.
if it has to take another saving throw, we'll do the D4 then.
Yeah, take only 6 damage and subtract 1 next thing it makes and if you're next turn. Yeah. So if you gotta make a saving throw, anything it takes minus 1d4 from that, so and that's Victor's turn.
Okay. It is the soldier's turn, so we'll start from the bottom down. And we'll hit. As 5 damage on red. As this one kind of springs to his feet and just yells, "Chumbawamba, motherfucker!" and stabs at Blue here. As he's mad, that is a nat 20.
He's mad now.
He gets knocked down, but he gets up again. Ain't never gonna keep him down. Unfortunately, I rolled really crappy, so that's only 8 damage. This guard here is gonna... Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Gonna attack Blue here. And we'll hit. I rolled a 1. That's 3 damage.
These guys suck.
Whoop. Trying to say who's attacking is going to attack green here. Fortunately, an 8 will miss. Captain here is going to attack the one in front of her.
The flesh golem dodges awkwardly to the left. He was aiming right.
Let's roll for severity on that nat 1.
Ruh-roh.
Oh no, Mountain Blood.
Yeah, yeah, you're gonna take this hit, Mountain Blood.
Okay.
That was a 4 on severity. Wow, what a time to roll crap on that. That's going to be 6 damage. Piercing, but non-magical, so you can half that too.
Oh no, it's a 3.
I don't know, 3 whole damage.
I literally rolled 2 1s. What? Wow. I went from a 1 to a 2 with her. Well, that 14 will hit.
14 will hit who?
The golem.
Flesh golem.
Oh, gotcha.
Golem. The guy's a golem. Catch it.
For 15 damage.
Ah, crap. I left all my Pokeballs at home.
And the final one, purple,
Purple nerve?
is going to attack the one that's going to attack purple that's next to Mountain Blood.
Yeah.
Let's roll another severity on that nat 1. Are you fucking kidding me?
Is it another, like, 2?
It's a actual 1 on the severity. As Mountain Blood, you take 3 non-magical piercing damage.
Oh my god, that's like
And then roll death saving throws.
For these guys, this is
My
going to be
turn rolls
the
around. You're down
shittiest leg of
clunk.
this journey.
Turn into a pile.
And it's now Flesh Golem's time.
Fleshy time.
Red is going to attack the guy above him. That is a miss. That is a hit. He takes 15 damage. And Blue is going to attack the guy that just got up. Let's roll severity on that nat 1.
Net 1.
Come on, hit yourself. Hit yourself in confusion.
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
That is just a miss. But he's going to swing his other attack at the other guard in black armor. 19 will hit, though.
Are you sure about that? Hold on a second. I'm gonna do a thing. I'm not sure what his AC. I'm not sure what his AC is, but I can still help him out by using this and giving him +4 to his AC.
Oh, nice.
Using my gift of the Metallic Dragon Protective Wings since he's within 5 feet of me.
Sweet Jesus.
So 19 will still hit.
I tried.
He did try. He has 18 AC, so... Luckily, I rolled 2 1s again, so that's 6 damage. Green's turn. He's going to attack the guard by him. First attack misses, second hits. What is with my D8 right now?
Getting a lot of 1s?
Yes. Unfortunately, that's still enough to do this.
Oh no! Oh no!
Orange one is flailing about super sporadically compared to the other ones. As he attacks Captain. That will, luckily for her, I think, miss. That's 14.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Yep, 14 misses. Fortunately, that one does hit. Hey, it's not a 1. So 11 bludgeoning damage on her. Purple here is going to attack the one guard first. 25 will definitely hit this guy. What the ever-loving hell?
It's okay. We'll keep rolling.
That is the, 4th time I've rolled double 1s.
That's okay.
Somebody's dice is going to the dice jail. Did I
We're
learn a lesson?
done with them.
Run! Use dungeon!
Okay, the
The
second
darkest
attack's going to go towards you. Mountain Blood does 17 hit.
My armor class?
Yes.
Nah.
Okay.
No.
Upper. Still guarding people.
Still guarding.
Hildir, you are up.
Okay, I'm getting really sick of these things. It's time to end this, at least up here. Mildir is gonna shimmy through this guy because he's an ally.
Yep, you can shimmy through them because they're allies.
Quick question: is it because there's over 3/4 of the square? Can I stand on this one up against the wall?
I'll allow it.
Just want to check because there's the majority of the square there. Mildir's gonna point out at the golem in front of him. Hold his arm out straight. and fire an upcasted lightning bolt at level 4.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
So I'm going to need a dexterity save. And it needs to be 16 if they want to avoid the brunt of it.
Okay, roll damage.
Got it. Lightning bolt, level 4. Submit. 25 plus 6, 31 if they fail, 15 if they pass.
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh no.
That doesn't sound good.
Please don't tell me these are like fucking shambling mounds where I'm healing them or they're just immune.
Well, they are
Arcana
flush.
17.
You notice their wounds healed up when you did that.
Fuck.
Yeah, plus they're Frankenstein's monsters, flesh golems. This is their basis. So yeah.
So you just healed them both for 31.
Shit. My bad.
Well, it was a good thought, however.
There was 2 reasons why I picked these monsters. 1, lore-wise. 2, what you just did. Okay,
It's like you-
anything else you can do, Nildir?
Anything else I can do to help you? No.
Okay, Williamina does something. Houndblood, you're up.
That was quick. Go for purple again. And red X.
On purple guy right by you.
Yeah.
14 will hit.
Slashing at 17 slashing.
Okie dokie.
One more time. 17 for another 17.
17. You have been consistently rolling like 15s and 16s for your damage. It's weird.
Know that. That's what I'm about.
Don't jinx it.
Also, yes.
That's it.
Okay, Victor, you are up.
Okay, so hopefully you got a chance to see that lightning's not a good idea.
You did not, so
Oh, well. I can't use that knowledge. Good question. How hurt does the captain versus the flesh golem she's fighting look?
Captain looks like she's in fine health right now, taking a couple knocks. That one flesh golem by her looks like its arm's about to fall off.
Ah.
And it's screaming like a madman in incoherent gibberish.
That's including because he does have his helm of comprehend languages, so it's just gibberish.
It is literal gibberish.
All right, we're gonna.
All this above game, even if you had comprehend language on, it would be gibberish.
All right, just checking. All right, we're gonna plop ourselves here. Before I start, does Victor happen to notice Williamina anywhere?
Give me a perception check. You can look for her, see if you find her.
Yeah, before we start
She's hanging
into all
out in the
this.
trees watching.
Perception check, don't fail me now.
Let's go.
Natural 20 for a 26 in total.
Look down south on the map.
Yep. Yeah, he sees her.
Victor, what are you looking for? We're supposed to be fighting.
Hey. Our mutual foe decided to pop away.
Huh?
Mass model. Oh, I can only assume it's a mass model of this. Also, since sword is drawn, hold up shield, and we are going to. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's not a good idea. I never changed the damage off of lightning on Mayhem, so we're gonna have to be a little creative. Let's see. It's melee. That's lightning. I have something stupid. Hey, green flesh golem. I'm just going to be a target, and we are going to use this. Modify for a
Natural 20.
That's 2 in a row. Jesus. So let's see how that spell works. Let me get that pulled up. Say goes as a ghostly skeleton head pops out of the ground of a creature in reach, which is more than enough. Let's see, it says which other great. On a hit, it takes 2d8 necrotic damage, and it can't heal hit points until the start of my next turn. So he's going to take, and because it's crit,
Balls.
16 plus 6. That's 2 8s on that
Dang.
one side, so 2 3s, so
22.
22 necrotic damage.
And it can't heal.
Yep.
So if it does get hit with lightning, it'll just be nothing.
Yep. So hold on. It's still standing.
Yep.
Okay. So
Above game, this one didn't get hit very much by the 2 people it knocked out.
That's part 1. Part 2, action surge. And since I can cast 2 spells in a row, as long as it's a spell, I think it's a spell and cantrip or 2 cantrips. Last I checked. Give me a strength save. I don't know why it says 15. It should be a 16.
Okay.
Same guy in green.
He will pass that.
Oh.
Dang. Womp womp.
Also, you can't heal from lightning damage, so I know the strat.
If this is only lightning, so yeah, just don't bother rolling damage.
Oh no, the target must succeed Sato or be more heavy. Yeah, no, he doesn't take. I was trying to pull him forward so I can start smacking these 2 guys simultaneously, but yeah. He resisted, so he doesn't take the extra damage.
Anything else you can do?
See, if I did I include missing training, I would have been able to do another attack alongside it, but I would just be healing the guy next to me. So nope, that should be all.
Okay. It is the soldier's turn. We'll start from the top and work our way down. So Blackguard is attacking red here. He will hit.
Oh well.
Hey, what a turnaround on that D8. It did max damage, so that's 11 damage.
After he got practically fully healed.
Yep. Mr. Chumbawamba here is going to also attack red. Because he went tub thumping. He got knocked down and got back up again. Yep, that'll hit. For 6 damage.
Yep. And for note, I have
And then
no
the
idea
other
if raw damage is gonna do anything.
Guy is going to attack blue here. 9 will hit. Another 8. Another 11. I have a note because I don't have a good character sheet for death saving throws for these guys. New down guy. Okay. Captain is going to attack the one in front of her. That will hit. $12 damage. I'm gonna say she did get better flanking. She's gonna move there because tactics.
Yep.
Second attack will hit. As she jams the thing in the spear in its back of its neck, twists and kind of dislocates its head. She has finished that one off.
I feel big dumb.
She can move her way into attacking this guy here. 22 will hit. For 16 damage on this guy. It is now Golem's turn. Red is going to attack the guard by him, above him. That will hit. For 9 damage on him. Is going to go towards the other guard next to him.
Chumbawamba.
Wow, what a bad roll. He misses. Blue is going to go after I get knocked down guy. Ain't nothing going to keep him down as that's a 2. And goes towards the other guard. That is a 9, so both his attacks miss. Green is going to make an attack at the captain here. And that's in the 20s, that hits. 10 damage on her. Another attack on the 20, so that hits. For 12 on her. And purple here is going to make one attack at the guard next to him by Mountain Blood. Misses. Another one at Mountain Blood. 22 to your AC.
That hits.
9 bludgeoning magical damage.
Ugh.
Pupper still watching, kids?
Pupper is going to actually stealth.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll what stealth roll, so for note, 11.
Okay.
Alright, but still maintain vigil.
Nildir, you are up.
Okay,
Actually, give me an Arcana check here. Again.
cool. Let's see if I can match the nat 20 I got him on last time. Do I still have the advantage because you said I've worked with these things and know them?
Well, it worked. I'll say yes, you still have that advantage. I should have said that. Now that you remembered
I
that,
want to make sure that still stuck.
you remember fire. These things don't like fire.
Cool. Okay. This should be fun. Probably won't do a hell of a ton of damage, but it will be fun. So... I'm trying to figure out where I need to position myself to get both these guys in a cone.
Are we also trying to hit Willow or no?
I'm trying not to hit the allies. If I basically did this, would it turn into a 15-foot cone out this way?
I'd say you can angle this so you don't hit those other guards.
Yeah, I just wanted to kind of have them be the right side of the cone and have this go leftward with the cone. Alright, well, because I'm going to do this. I'm going to teach you guys why I earned the title of Honorary Dragon. And I'm going to upcast Dragon's Breath to level 5.
Yeah. I had a feeling that you were going to cast Dragon's Breath. Hit him.
And it says I can choose a damage type.
All of them. All as one.
So I'm choosing fire. They need to make a dexterity save.
Yes, these things are known for being dexterous. Now, is this technically a spell?
It is a spell.
Okay.
It is a spell, the second level spell, Dragon's Breath.
First guy fails, because you said 16, right?
Yeah.
They both fail.
Hey, well, as I said, I'm dropping a level 5 Dragon's Breath. Let's see what it do. Might not be a whole lot. It might be a decent amount. 26 fire damage. And it's concentration. Concentration 1 minute.
Because you can cast it again, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I can cast it again up to a minute.
Yeah, but I was expecting
Each
a
turn
spell
up to a
slot.
minute.
Okay.
And that will be...
Oops,
my
I'm on the
turn.
wrong thing here. Ignore that.
Blair?
That's all I can do, but it is still a good amount. Barbecue these bitches.
Okay. Williamina's turn. Mountain Blood. Victor, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dexterity
boy.
saving throw.
God, I've got something close.
Let's go. 14.
Just
That's a fail.
as a reminder, got a danger sense that gives me advantage. Dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, but this is technically a spell.
It also
Yeah.
says on things you can
Yeah.
see, and you don't know
Yeah,
where
but
it's
you don't
coming
know where
from.
Williamina is, so you don't see it coming.
Well, I was gonna say stuff you can see, such as traps and spells. So,
Let me read that again.
And
You know
can
what?
see.
I'll say you can
Say
see
you
this
can
lightning
see.
bolt coming, so I'll get
Oh,
you. You can
yeah.
have your advantage.
especially from maybe a distance away, but like, yeah, okay.
Oh boy, you said lightning, you said.
Yes.
And you're
Let's
also
go.
hitting,
18.
so.
You will save. Victor will fail. I also need to roll for Captain, because you cast in a way that hit every one of you. Now, she was trying to heal this guy with that as well, but since he's still under the effects of your ability,
Yep.
she didn't know that. But she's still doing damage to you.
Oh, yes. Clearly. Roll that damage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Roll that hypothetical damage.
So that'd be 31 lightning damage.
You did as much damage as New did.
As much as I did.
Yeah, but she
Ow.
actually rolled good.
Yeah. Did you? I have had that for so long. I've never used it. So I'll be absorbing that and halving the damage for 15.
Yeah, but Captain took the full brunt of that, unfortunately.
Ouch.
Yeah, that'd be 15 for, I guess, both of you.
I am not charged with electricity. Ever. should
Mountain
I?
Blood, you are up.
How is this one looking right now?
Purple.
It's starting to get a little beat up.
Part of me wants to book it all the way down here. Because, let's see. Because I do have the boots of speed, which would get me all the way down here. Are we trying to end Willow or no?
I mean, she's made hostile action, so yes. At this point, he's absolutely on the. It's open season.
Okay.
It's up to you. You finish off the first one you're trying to smack your second before, or you go after Williamina. I know what Victor's doing as soon as his turn is.
Part of me just wants to book it for Willow.
I mean, you always ask for orders, thinking you are in a rage. So, you know, it's up to you. So I don't know how Bound Blood. Usually, when a barbarian's in a rage, they're just looking for who dares.
Yeah, but whoever's the closest, usually what's the closest to you when you're in a rage.
True. Not thinking clearly at all.
Yeah, you did mark off for your rage. What bonuses you're getting?
So we'll just stick with what we have right now.
Yeah.
Go for purple.
21 will hit.
For so that's 16 slashing. And yep, one more time. Advantage on back end with 19.
19 will hit. That's only 9 damage because the...
Yeah, yep.
Or...
Suppose I could just see about rolling a savage one.
Or you
See
can
if
go
I can't
reckless.
make it better.
Yeah, you can go reckless.
He has to call Reckless before he attacks. He did
Oh yeah. That's right. This is
That one I am
three.
back on, so...
Yeah, not a problem.
Savage. We'll see what happens when I roll. Oh, there's a solid one.
Yeah, that's considerably, that's 10 more damage.
And
Also, roll 20 is being nice today. While this is our DM's dice is being mean.
I wouldn't roll. I wouldn't. No, because I didn't crit. So it'd just be.
Just the
12
one,
plus
so yeah,
2.
but that is considerably better than the 2 you rolled, so...
Yeah.
Well, we'll go with the second one here. So that should be 14.
Yep.
Yeah. 14 slashing. Collar new.
No, it'd be more than that. It'd be, 17.
I'll take 17.
Because that was initially a 2. That'd be,
That'd be
Yeah,
17.
17.
Plus another 2.
Yep, I've already factored it in, don't worry about it.
So that's all good.
Okay.
Like that one. I like that one better.
Victor, you are up.
Captain, you got this? There. Also, apparently...
As she coughs smoke. She gives you a thumbs up.
Alright, I'm gonna...
He's gonna hightail it.
I'm gonna see if I can deal with the instigator role in this. I'll explain later. And he's going to right there. Who's there?
Gotta roll down the battle map here to show that.
Yep. Cause he did see Williamina cast that fireball. Cast that lightning bolt. Where are we going, Williamina? The
Speedy one, aren't ya?
party just started. And let's see what. That's my movement and bonus action. She's currently electrified, but she is out of his melee range currently. Good question. Mr. Timmy G,
Yes.
with dimension door, or spell teleportation effects like that, you need to typically see where you're going to use it, right?
Let me pull up the
No.
description here.
No, Dimension Door, you can describe a location and distance. You don't need to see where you're going.
Ah,
Which is
Although
why they
it's-
have the built-in caveat to if you accidentally teleport in a wall, it bounces you back.
it's more of a point of from their point of origin. If you have to see, if you can at least see where you're going, you can just go there.
Yes, if you can see it, it's a lot
Yeah.
safer.
It's a lot safer, but at the same time, you can say, "Hey, I want a Dimension Door 300 feet northwest," and it'll take you that way. You don't need to
Okay.
see it.
Because I have a. Fuck it. I'm gonna knock her lights out with darkness. So, can't
So
get
keep
close
in
enough
mind
to
that
my-
drops your. This is a concentration, so it would drop your expeditious retreat.
Correct.
Okay.
But it is part of my infernal, legacy, so I can just do that.
Okay, so yeah, still let's say it still requires concentration to keep, but
That's fine. I just had to see what the point where I need to put the. See, darkness is how big? It's past 60 feet, but it's 50-foot range. There we go.
you said you're casting it on her, correct?
Correct.
I'll just do this to make it easier for you.
So you do everything else standard, bonus, and she drops that. Yes, now she can't see, so she'll give me a rain. I should at least be a rain, like, she might teleport a tree, or just try and teleport out of it, but at least keeps her occupied.
Anything else you can do?
No, that is it for me.
Okay.
Let's see how this goes.
Okay, so Captain Lady, she is going to. Yeah, she's just going to stay there. She doesn't need to move. Start attacking this golem, who can heal now, if I recall, but.
Green?
Yes, now you can.
Okay. That will be a hit. Oh. 18 damage. He's going to attack him again. That'll hit. Make sure I'm doing math here right. $12 damage. She's going to attack again. That'll hit.
Oops, sorry. Trying to see. Oh, there you go.
And with a massive 18 damage to end it, she does that same kind of thing, stabs it in the neck, twists it, and just like severs its spine. Green Guard is going to attack the one next to him. And for the glory, he stabs it in the same neck motion that the captain does as he finishes off that one. You're literally left with 1 HP, Mountain Blood.
He'd be like, I'll just slap you.
I'm going to move up to start with this guy. He's going to attack the one next to him. He will hit for 8 damage on him. Mr. I get knocked down, but I get up again. He's also going to attack blue. 19 plus whatever will hit for 4 damage. And the last guard is going to attack red. He will also hit. For 6 damage. Now to roll death saving throws. It is now the golem's turn. Only ones left are the ones up top, so... Red is going to attack the guard above him. That will be enough to hit. Well, 11 damage to him as he goes down.
Oh, jeez.
He is going to switch to, I get knocked down. And I miss again. Blue is going to also attack him. And he will miss, because fire. And he's going to take a swing at you now, Nildir, since you shot fire at him.
Alright.
He misses.
Advantage. Cool.
Good thing you did have that. Well, he had double disadvantage because fire does that to them.
Fire hurts bad.
Upper doing anything different, Victor?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Nildir, you are up.
Okay. Give me another dexterity throw because I'm just gonna continue up with my concentration and breathe on him again.
Fail. Fail.
Alright, since the initial cast was at level 5, it maintains its level, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Durgan Breath, level 5, go. 19 fire damage. Significantly lower.
That does put them at... Still helps in some ways.
There's
Anything
still
else you
a
can
lot.
do?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to roll for something here. Let me check something on darkness here. Point you choose, okay. You hear Victor give me a perception check.
Sure thing. 14.
You hear Williamina utter the words you know are the component for Dimension Door again.
Fuck you.
Whether or not it succeeded, you do not know. Mountain Blood, you are up.
Oh. So the question is, since darkness is cast, I wouldn't be able to see Willow in there, right?
You
If I
would
went in
not,
there, it'd be
no.
completely dark. Damn. Let's see.
Damn, Daniel.
So I'll move. I'm willing to take. I'm gonna move myself here. Just in case. And to my knowledge, he is probably in there somewhere. And give me 1 second. I'm going to do my elemental cleaver at range and element that I choose is going to be
Bacon.
I'll choose acid just for and see what happens.
Okay, roll to hit with disadvantage.
Let's go. Yeah.
Okay,
So
that would be 15 if it hits, correct?
disadvantage.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You don't know if it hits or not, but we'll go with it.
And whether or not I hit or miss, it'll instantly reappear back in my hands again. And we'll try it another and just see. And that's all the more I'm gonna do.
Okay.
And then, oh yeah, and if there was damage done, I just gotta roll 2d6s for the additional acid damage there, since I did 2 rolls.
Okay, so yeah, I'll let you roll that.
Yeah, just for double ones.
Okay.
There, that's it.
Victor, you are up.
Victor, since he has blind sense for 10 feet, he's gonna into the darkness where he thinks Williamina is, directly to where he last. It was. Actually, wait a minute.
Oh,
Hey,
what's that?
let's see. Hold on. When you choose is on auto. Since I cast this on Williamina, like as the target, where it's going to be source. Technically, if you teleport away, the darkness would go with her.
That is correct, yes.
Really?
So the field of darkness is still there, correct?
Yes.
She's still there.
So he runs into the dark to where
Genius.
he's gonna run in and uses blind sense training.
She is still there, yes.
Oh, hey, Will. Hey, girl. How about?
There's some club up in here.
So let's see. What are we going to do? So she's still there.
She did not move.
Any idea what she's doing?
He is kind of panting.
So, let me set up the scene. As Victor runs into Dars and senses that she's still in there, he's going to. You remember how what's his name? The Ballberry Hunter just walks in from nothingness,
Mm-hmm.
blade in hand, ready to fuck shit up. That's how Victor goes in,
All right.
and he is going to start off on a good old. Let's see, since he has both that, he is going to start with a smacking her with his blade, with mayhem. That's the first attack. There's an 18 hit, which which will be with advantage because if she can't see where it's coming from.
Yes, that will hit.
Slash damage and 3 lightning.
Okay.
That's attack number 1. Does he sense that he visibly?
Oh yeah, you hit. You could
React.
visibly tell you hit her. You felt resistance.
Okay. So we're gonna follow it up with good old lesser martial casting. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to replace one of my second attack at -3 levels with green flame blade. So we're gonna do a second attack plus the green flame blade. Come on, advantage. 28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
My chest.
12 slashing, 2 lightning, and let me just double check. Let's see, we're at level 10, so yeah, he still gets the extra 1d8 fire damage on a hit. It does not leap to anyone else. There's no one else to leap to. 1d8 fire damage. Where should I put you? Ah, fuck it. I'll just roll the die. I said 1d8, right? Yeah. That is an extra 1d8. It says. I just want to make sure I'm reading this right. There you go. So let me know I'll read it. It says spelling is 75 feet. I hit target no effects. Okay, so she only takes the 1d8. That's what I was just making sure I got. So she takes 5 fire damage, and Victor is lights up like a Christmas tree the 4th of July, and just he's now using flames thanks to Flames of Felagos.
High or low?
Oh boy.
Hi.
Okay. And with that attack, you hear her yell out in pain, like ah!
So loud.
Like, what do you see with what sense do you have again to say that you can see this again? You said you have blind sense, right?
Yes. If I see that anything that isn't behind total cover, blinded or in darkness, more you can see an invisible creature, unless the creature successfully hides from you.
So what you could tell is that second attack, you kind of hit her in the eye.
Ooh. Oh.
That was Williamina screaming, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I just want to make sure no fancy
Nobody-
switcheroos done in the meanwhile.
Anything else
Okay,
you can
so
do?
That's it.
Okay. As the captain kind of yells, "See to the wounded!" As she dashes up here. Green is going to go to this guy. Do some battlefield medicine.
Oh, damn it.
And I'll tell you what happens later. I have to roll Pink's here's first death saving throw. Okay. It now be the golem's turn. Blue, having
Wait,
seen...
question.
Go ahead.
Before the golems, did Chumbawamba and the other guard attack red and blue yet?
Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. I totally spaced. I'll let them attack first. So Chumbawamba is going to attack red here. That's a nat 20.
And they've taken a lot of fire damage, so hopefully they might be able to finish the job.
That's 8 damage to this one. And the other guy is going to swing at blue here. That'll hit for 8 damage. Okay. Now it's the golem's turn. Goes after tub thumping, misses. Attacks again. Good thing for fire damage, he misses. But blue guy, seeing someone new come up, makes a smash at her. So I forgot to do something here.
Of course, we all want to smash.
Okay. Hit her if unless... Ooh, yeah, he still hits her, though.
He still hits her, but I can try doing a thing one more time. One more time.
So, yeah, that was,
One more time.
you see. It was 21 to her AC.
Fuck it, I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I'll throw it up anyway. Give her a +4 with my protective wings. Hopefully she had better armor than the other guys.
It hits, unfortunately. That only brings her up to a 20.
Damn it.
That's 12 damage to her. She is still standing. She doesn't look good, but she is still standing. Then he's going to take a swing at you, Nildir.
Okay.
Eh? I'm pretty sure a 12 misses, right?
Yeah, it's close, but it misses.
Okay. Upper doing anything different?
No, he's still keeping guard, because I had...
Nildir, your turn. Suppose I should change the battle map here, because I don't have it fully zoomed in. Or have it zoomed out a little.
I've been saying her name like the whole freaking time. She's in the darkness.
Yes. Way beyond what you can see.
Wilhelmina.
Williamina.
Hello. Hello.
Do you have things up here?
Barely
Asking
putting her
Captain.
thumb up, but just, yeah.
I'm not gonna stray too far, and if they want to swing, they can go ahead and try. But I'm gonna go ahead and kind of move down this way. To one above that square thing. Do I see the blob of darkness off in the distance?
Okay, since you said
Or
not
at
to
least see one
disengage, the thing does attack you, but, let's see what that severity on that nat 1 is.
Yeah, I'm doing something so I couldn't disengage.
He just misses.
Alright. Do I see Mountain Blood or the big swirly
You see
weird
Mountain Blood in the
darkness
swirl
spot?
of darkness. You don't see anybody else.
I'm gonna take a gamble. Mountain Blow's probably over there for some kind of reason, and we saw there's some weird shit going on. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark, and I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna upcast Raltham's Psychic Lance.
Okay, roll the description for that.
Alternatively, you can utter a creature's name. If the name target is within range, it becomes the spell's target, even if you can't see it.
Ooh.
Wilhelmina.
Okay. Fair enough. Is it,
It's 120 foot range, so
oops.
if she's still within that range, I don't know. That's why I'm saying it's a gamble. If she wasn't, the lance just dissipates without effect.
Yes, she is within 120 feet.
And I did say I upcast the lance. I conjure a mystical crystalline, similar like the crystals that he has with the time crystal BS. It is a beautiful crystal psychic lance that he pulls out, basically forms out of thin air, and launches into the air in the direction of but basically just launches in the air, and it tracks its way to her.
Okay, and she needs to make a what saving throw?
Intelligence.
That is a fail.
Psychic lance at level 5. Submit. 22 emotional damage.
And I believe they're also incapacitated, correct?
They're incapacitated until the beginning of my next turn. It says it in the last paragraph above at higher levels. Psychic damage, emotional damage, it is incapacitated to the start of my turn.
Alright, let's see what that does. Can't take actions or Thank you, Nildir.
You can do nothing.
Okay, and that's her turn.
Yep, that is the end of my turn.
Mountain Blood, you are up.
So, not knowing and not wanting to get into the crazy.
But you
dark
like the
spectrum
crazy.
there. I can't see in the crazy.
Does a bull care about not being able to see when it charges that china shop? No, it doesn't.
But I know that Victor's in there, so I'm half not wanting to do anything. Because I don't know if I'm going to hit him or not.
You can always help see to the wounded.
He's in a rage right now. That's probably not going to do anything.
There, nah.
Unless
I
he
was
ends
seeing
his
the
rage,
wounded
yeah.
as dead. That's how I cure the wounded. Yeah. Actually. Thoughts. That I had saved earlier. Give me a second. Split. Range. Oh, I think I'm just gonna Hail Mary it and pray and hope for the best. I'm gonna throw X into the darkness and hope Victor's not in my way.
Okay.
I said do it. Do what you think Pablo would do.
And Boop, 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 boop. 26 to hit
Okay.
with 15 slashing.
Okay. Victor, as you feel something breeze by you, you hear a thunk. You just hear the words, and a thud. Skull, you still got another attack.
So yeah, we're gonna make another attempt. Pray to the gods that it's another good one, maybe. Nat 20 for 29.
Question.
Yes.
Since Malblood, you can't see through the dark.
Exactly. He doesn't know what he just did.
So it's not disadvantage to hit. It's just is.
It is disadvantage. So would a 21 hit you, Victor?
Nope.
Okay.
Victor will just, as Williamina is succumbing to a wounds from that axe. Oh, I'm guessing you threw that axe at her, right? Blood.
But that was the attempt.
Okay. Victor is just going to lean in real close. When you see the gods, tell them this was for Isaac. And for everyone else you've killed, you bitch.
Ooh.
And he's just going to take his foot.
Do you dispel the darkness?
Huh?
Do you dispel the darkness?
No, he's not going to spell. He's not going to spell darkness until. Actually, no. He's going to take his blade and he's going to plunge it directly into her and drain her life.
Okay. Fair enough.
Damn.
And then, after that's done, he's going to drop the darkness.
Victor, you're still alive. I didn't get you. I didn't get you.
You almost did as he shows the shield, the big rent blade into it.
Oh.
The blade hit it.
Did you do that, or did I do that?
You got the killing blow, but
You're still technically in a rage, Mountain Blood. You wouldn't be able to have this kind of conversation.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Well, okay, that'll be an after
still in combat,
conversation.
right?
After
Yeah, still in combat. There's still a couple flesh golems she made up.
Okay, so
part of me
first
thought
things
we were
first. Victor's going to pick up Williamina's. Well, first he's gonna search Williamina's body for orders, notes, just anything of value.
Okay. Well, since you did technically coup de grace her, that did count as your action.
Okay. In this case, let's see. Can I use my bonus action?
You can still
to
get
kinda
your
just
bonus
pick-
action in, though.
Oh, well, in that case, can he use his bonus action to just pick her up? She's technically she's an ex-necromancer, ex-whatever, ex-person.
Give me an strength check.
Oh boy, I'm good at this.
Let's do it. No,
Yeah, you
it's-
pick her up with little issues.
Yeah, he's just gonna haul her back as he's not taking any chances.
Okay. It is the guard's turn. The battle is almost won, soldiers! Fight on! As Tub Thumping makes an attack. A 15 will hit. As he ends red. He did it!
Huzzah! Hey, by the way, where's get my movement after my turn? Was
Yeah,
that
you
thing
can
up
still
by-
get your movement too. I'll let you do that if you want.
Yeah, so he's going to bring Williamina's corpse over yonder.
So the other blackguard's going to attack, but he will unfortunately miss with that 8. Now it's Captain's turn. 11 will hit. As she does that same kind of stab in the neck, twist it, and kind of
Cappuccino.
well, it doesn't really take off its head, just severs its its spine. As the last flesh golem falls, combat ends.
Ugh. Oh
Huzzah.
god. Ugh.
One more death
What happened?
saving throw on that guy.
Does he make it?
Well, say this, that one was a fail, but green guy did stabilize blue,
Huzzah.
and orange managed to get, he did 3 passes, so he passed himself. He's still unconscious, but he's stabilized.
Okay.
And then I get knocked down here. It's going to come in and yeah, that's a good medicine check and stabilizes him.
That.
What about
Unfortunately, red got 3 fails, so he is gone.
Not Fred. No.
Red? Did that third fail happen before I was able to get my last turn because I didn't?
Yeah,
really get to go
he
that round?
went down every turn he
Oh.
failed.
Hmm.
Yeah. So there's a couple things I want to do because I know we're in the episode. One, he's going to serve while Mountain Blood is calming down. Neil Deer handles things up north. Vilter is going to comb through her pockets anything of value.
Okay, I will say you just take your time to search her thoroughly, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And when he's done, he's going to take her body, put her on the flesh golem, and drop a Agnes scorch both bodies, and then dump a holy potion on it to make sure she stays dead.
Okay, do you want to do that, like make a pile for the flesh golems?
Yep.
Okay, I'll say you guys take the time and get the golems into a pile.
Yep.
I'm just going to clear them from the map because that is easier.
Aw.
Yeah, he's absolutely not taking any chances.
Darn,
Whatever.
You don't want me to have her?
Not unless Nildir
Not like
says
that.
something. Not unless Nildir says something to Victor in this process, because right now he's very.
I know
having this
she's
one come back.
dead, right? I know we killed her, right?
Oh
Because
yeah.
we're going through the whole process of stacking up the bodies.
Yeah.
Hey, Victor, old buddy, old pal, amigo, friendo.
Yeah. Who were you saying to that to?
Victor, old
Okay.
buddy, old pal, amigo, friendo.
Let me zoom in real quick. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, you think I could maybe have that one?
And she's assuming he's gesturing towards Williamina.
I think we can put her to good use. If you don't mind, that is.
Nope, too late, fire.
Well, it's going to take some time to pile up all the golems. It's not going to take like 2 minutes. It's probably going to take closer to 10, 20 minutes to stack them all up. They're scattered everywhere.
We got plenty of people.
Give me. I need 3 good reasons why I shouldn't just keep this under. Keep her from, consecrating the corpse, burning the corpse, consecrating it, and just blowing away the ashes. In other words, Victor is listening. He just needs more elaboration.
Okay, before you go on, I'm going to say what you find on her. You find an Eversmoke bottle, an Eyes of Charming, and what was the third item here? You had these on her, and a Gem of Seeing.
Ooh.
A
I
gem
want
of
to know what those
seeing?
are about.
Yes.
The hell is a gem of seeing? So yeah, Victor. Well, basically, you can say it's while he's combing through her pockets, because that's gonna take some time to thoroughly look through.
Because I believe
Victor say,
gem of the ever smoke bottle is what she used to escape from you the first time you had a run in with her.
Ah. Ooh. Just seeing that. That's fantastic. So we're gonna that's two, and so we got who can get that one. And the eyes are charming. Also to it. Oh, that's annoying.
Mm.
So he's gonna dole those out after we're done with everything. So he's just gonna pocket it in the basically he's gonna bag holding just to.
She may have used that Eye of Charming on the captain before the fight before she came and talked to you.
Yeah. Curious though. Why
Oh,
she
that's not
you
as
didn't
close as
use
I was
the
thinking.
Eye of Seeing, the Gem of Seeing though.
Didn't have time to. Because literally, I'm gonna just above game explain what happened to you there. I did a roll on. She was just trying to get 500 feet away with Dimension Door, and I rolled a D100 to see what she did, and I rolled like a 5. So she got rebounded with that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Stooges Dice. This is
Thank you, RNGesus.
Thank you, RNGesus.
See, my idea with this thing was, this was a chance. I said, if you could kill her here, she is dying, and the dice allowed it. I said, if Neil Deer hadn't hit her with that one move, and she hadn't failed it, I would have rolled again, and maybe she would have gotten away with Dimension Door that time. She had one more slot of it left.
Yay,
Without upcasting,
teamwork.
so.
Wins.
Go team mercenary.
But back to the role playing.
Yep.
So yeah, so Victor is listening as he's going through everything.
Oh yeah, and you found a note, a sealed note. I forgot to say that. My bad. The wax seal on it's been broken.
Okay. Was that that wasn't the note? I know the note that Victor was learning. He would have kept that close.
Yes. This is a different note.
So I'm gonna make a note. Let's see. Williamina slain. My mountain's axed. And nuclear psychic lance.
Okay, so back to the discussion you and Nildir were having.
Yes. Victor's he is listening. He is considering it, but he needs to know. He needs to have context. Like, so what's your plan?
Well, my plan is we could burn the corpse or we could make use of it. Consider that if, say, we raise the corpse, I make it a little minion of mine, the soul does not come back. It is just an autonomous puppet of mine to assist on our way back to the capital, and also considering that we are one guard down who unfortunately didn't make it, I figure we could use another set of hands. In addition to that, what sweeter revenge on her than forcing the corpse to do our bidding long after we've put the annoying bitch down?
Single counterpoint. How are we going? It's like, well, two-part counterpoint. One, how are you going to explain that to the small child who she was trying to befriend and possibly take hostage? And then two, how are you going to explain that to the rest of the guard that we have it at? I assume the latter is far easier, or is going to be far.
And above game, necromancy's not looked upon good.
Actually, here's a question. Can you speak with the dead and then get information out of them?
Sure.
While also using their, also making use of their remains?
Unfortunately, I never delved into that facet of knowledge. I never learned above game. I never learned that spell.
Ah, because that was a general question. Because Victor would know enough to know that's a thing, roughly.
Time to burn the body.
Yeah, I can
So
only raise them. I can't speak with their spirit.
we'll table it. We'll table it for now. But in the meanwhile, Victor's going to pull out. Let's see. I should have a second bag of holding.
Above game,
One with-
Speak with Dead is the one necromancy spell, one of the few necromancy spells that's not looked down upon because it has its uses.
Yeah, sometimes you need information. So that's all
You
do.
think
Well,
you think after 1,000 years the Empire would have moved past its bigotry against necromancy?
Granted, if you're using someone's remains with their or the family consent, I can see a problem with it. The problem is a lot of necromancers, especially of this general, our mutual friends, ilk, don't exactly care.
Yeah, he was kind of iffy back then too.
In that case, let's see if I can find the second.
I mean, our mutual friend, his use of necromancy was a little questionable at times back then.
You know,
I bet.
it's worth a shot. I'm I'm partly against it only because I don't. I'm probably against it only because of her now past associations. But we need to get.
Well-
we need to get it. We need whatever advantage we can get, especially with who we're dealing with. So
Well,
Victor is
we
going
could-
to.
Mhm.
You first.
I was gonna say what we could do is just pose the question to the captain, and if she doesn't object, we can go ahead. If you don't object,
Fair enough. Also, in the capital, if we do go against this, we can. There is enough church. There are enough religious places by.
we can
copy dispose of
it.
remains.
We can dispose of it when we get to the capital.
Yeah. So, in that case, into the bag of holding, and then we will approach the cat, and we'll let the captain talk. In which case, Victor's going to do the talking. Because he has to
Captain
explain
kinda-
why one of their friend, one of the people that was under their protection, possibly, is suddenly deceased.
Ugh.
Oh, look, it's the captain.
She kind of comes up to you. She is above game. She's at 2 HP.
Oh, in that case, Victor will hand her a potion of superior healing.
Wait. No, there's no need to use a potion
Healing.
because I can just go ahead and boop. Take 15 healing. Just popped a level 2 little heal because I am that kind of cool wizard.
Oh, thank you.
Better?
Thank you. Much appreciated. Nothing a good night's rest won't help, but
Well,
in case we're attacked
it'll help
again.
it'll help you wrap up things and make sure you get to bed without passing out first.
He'll sleep better now.
Ugh. I don't think without you we would have suffered more than just the one loss.
Is there anybody else? Anybody else needs healing? I've got a couple minor potions that will help them through.
Yeah, above game, a lot of the platoon was actually on a patrol, so their healers were out with them at the time. So once the healers come back, they should be fine.
Well, more for the point of the immediate sense, who's stabilized and who really needs it versus, you know.
They've already
People are just
administered
sad.
their own, so don't worry about it.
Okay. I'm gonna pop myself a minor healing potion then, because I never use these damn things.
I'm like halfway right now, but if we rest, then everything will be good.
That's true.
So-
Fine, I'll save it. I'm barely. Victor's only taking a good chunk, as a small chunk taken out. He's fine.
Yildir's taken no damage.
But yes, we've kept
Also,
the damage just to our soldiers. No civilians were harmed.
that's good. You might also want to check supplies. the
Although I don't
mastermind,
see
this
that
little-
one lady that joined us a little bit ago. I kind of foggy
Okay.
about her.
I'm getting to that. Yeah, she used spellcraft on you.
She charmed you.
Yeah. Well, that Trump. Well, yes, she used spellcasting to put a charm on you.
And you've already put her in
We
the bag of
actually know
holding,
her-
correct? You've already stuffed her into the bag of holding, right?
Correct.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
then where
we-
did she go? She needs to be punished for her insolence.
She did.
We're thinking about it now. She looked familiar.
Yeah, don't worry. We've taken care of her, and he'll let's. Victor's of it is going to persuade her to say, "We took care of it. I burned her by the ashes. It's in the wind now."
Oh, you killed her and... Why did you need to die, did she?
Trying to kill us?
Victor is going to pull her aside and say, "We're gonna need to have a small chat." he's gonna pull out a flat of whiskey, and then he's going to, well, not going into full detail, talk about the known events with the murder back over at his hometown, the home city of That'd be a great time if I had my thing fully written out. Let's see. If what city were they from?
What?
They don't have the rest written out here. Basically, he's gonna tell her some choice details of the murder party.
Regulus.
Where Isaac was Regulus.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah, she's been on the run for a while. For almost sacrifice. We were on guard duty there when she nearly sacrificed her own son and some of the guests.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah, that murder party where the guy that the gnome in charge of that... Was he whatever.
Yeah,
Was
I know
murdered.
the
That
one you're
was the
talking about.
head of the winery that he established. He was just expecting a
Oh.
child, too. Ugh.
Dribbles, yes.
She had a bounty on her head, too. Jamie already destroyed the
Well-
body.
Yep. But as for the best, she
I'd kill us.
was a powerful mage. I couldn't take any chances.
I suppose she was she the one
understand.
responsible for these creatures attacking us, too, you suppose?
Correct.
Ah.
She did. I also saw her lightning bolt you, me, and Mount.
Oh, she was the...
near Mount. Yeah.
She was the bitch that did that. Oh, that... Hmm.
Yeah.
That looks at her. My arm is still twitching from it.
Yeah.
Dead people.
Yeah. It's like electric. Shock like that will probably do that. You might want to take it a little bit easy for rest before we head out. I'm also gonna have to ask a favor.
And that would be?
The little girl that was in the caravan, Calliope.
Oh, yes, I've
not
seen her
men-
around. She's a nice kid.
Let's not mention this grisly business to her. We'll think of something. I don't want to traumatize the poor child.
Yes, agree. That's... You didn't even have to ask me to do a favor to do that.
Yeah. Otherwise, that's... Yeah. And Victor's also is going to take another swig from his spice rum. From the cheaper stuff he has on hand.
You did offer her some, too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm on duty, but screw it. He takes a swig.
Hopefully.
Yeah, he has four flasks of it, so he's going down the remaining one and cap her up the other one.
Okay.
God bless alcohol.
As about this time, the remaining platoon that's on patrol duty walks up. Oh, everyone, meeting. Been an eventful time since you were gone. But with that, you guys have to be more on guard tonight. I apologize. Does anybody else have anything they want to do this session?
Rest and recuperate.
Other than look at Victor confused, not really.
Well, no,
Okay. With the...
Um,
Okay, go ahead.
Well, the only other thing he was gonna do was he was going to have Leader look over the magical items he Williamina's body. Make sure it's in any curses or enchantments on it that would be harmful to us, and
Okay,
then we
we'll
can decide who gets what.
We'll say you can decide that, figure that out during the long rest. But I think with
Yeah.
the battle being won, everyone needing a rest, I think this is a good place to call the session for the night.